think if they was going to get me, they would have got me on the holiday that everyone was supposed to go on at the end of the first
Are we
tour.
live?
Everyone went to, guess where? Only Honolulu, Hawaii, because someone had a house there. Didn't you, Tom? That's where you're watching me from now, live, isn't it, Tom? Yeah, he's not dead. Fuck off,
Right,
you.
oh, fuck off. Right, live. 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 Right, we're back. We're back. Top chat, live chat. Let's see if we can get those 88 people back. Yes, Tazzy Wazzy. Good to see you too. Good to see you too. Yes, good morning. And to any new subscribers, good morning. Thanks for subscribing. There's a couple of names in there I don't recognise. And he's back. I'm back. And Lee's coming back. And we are going to get things back the way they were. We're going to start doing a lot more. You know, we do have to put our finger out. It's just been a bit of a weird time, really. Alan Tate. Genuinely love your opinion on Alan Tate. Who's Alan Tate? I'm not doing very well today, am I? I'm not knowing any of these people that you're throwing at me. YouTube got a check trying to shut you down. Yeah, they keep doing it, don't they? They keep doing it. Good morning, Judd Phoenix. Neil McDonald is back. Not Tom's brother, are you? Broomstick Betty. And looking good fella. Thank you very much. Alan Tate. Manford is his YouTube, and I'll leave that with you. Yeah? Alright, let me have a look. Let me see what that is. Because I need to know. Somebody wants my bloody take on it. Let's have a look. Recordings. What's this? Alan Tate, a Manford, yeah. Alan Tate, 31st of October. Have a look. Oh, my fucking stomach going. I'm not getting no fucking sound here. Why not? Make mini speakers. Oh, no fucking sound on this thing. What the fuck? Right, let's go up to his channel. Videos. She thinks he's lying too. There's a live investigation. Solicitor was following my son. None of our work had ever been debunked. Simon is telling people I lost a court case and that's why I'm bitter. Simon was asked why he won't speak out. How old are your children? Phone call, Sophie Knowles. Simon Griffiths Manford. Alright, I'll have to have a look and see what this is about, because at face value I'm not sure. But then someone could quite easily go on my site, couldn't they, and go, what's this fucking geezer on, if you don't know the previous, the backstory. So I'm going to have a look into that. I'll have to have a look into that. I don't know. Can anyone shortcut me there and tell me what the hook is there with that guy? Yeah, let's look together. I want to know too. Good to see you back, Brian. Hope you're all good. I am. Thank you very much. Steve OD. Morning, mate. Morning to you. Good morning, Broomstick Betty. Alan heard children screaming under his floor. The craziest thing for me that all his neighbours and some... The craziest thing for me that all his neighbours and some police, you can hear in the recordings, their names all. Alright, I'll have to have a look into that, because I have no prior knowledge of this guy whatsoever. But I'll have a look. I'll have a look. Thank you, Dad and Wills. He's got recording of kids obviously being abused. Need to get hold of some huge fluffy dice for the Datsun. Yeah. Chilling in my Datsun. I'm just chilling in my Datsun. Yeah, man. When I get some money, I'm going to get some fluff together for the seats and the steering wheel and the dice. Yeah. And a big, really bad fucking cartoon tattoo drawing of E17 on the bonnet in white caves. Yeah, stay. But it's not normal, as most people don't record kids screaming. Exactly. Why didn't you go in there? Like, you hear kids screaming, man. I go banging on the door. Like, why can't I hear kids screaming, mate? It's coming from right underneath me. So, can I have a look? Isn't it? Has he gone down there? What's he done? Or has he just recorded that and like, I'm fucking going knock on the door? What's all the screaming, mate? Like, how can I hear fucking kids? Are you abusing kids in there or something? Like, what is going on? Let's see what his fucking reaction's like. You have to watch his video for it to make sense. Okay, I will. What is the title of the video that I need to be watching, please? Can you let me know? Yeah, got some decent equipment there, Dad on Wheels. And a couple of people have helped me there. A couple of people have helped me. Still got another 40mm Vasen lens to get, micro 4/3, and then we're 3 cameras set it up, back for interviews, because you can't do it with any less than 3. It'll look shit. And basically, I wouldn't put you through that. You know what I mean? We've promised you quality, and we really are fucking getting there. We're getting there. It's once I've got all the cameras, then it's party time. Until I get there, it's a struggle, and we will talk about how good it will be when I get there, until I get there. And then when I get there, you'll know I'm there, because you just will. You just will. Yeah, I'll have a look at that. There's a tunnel under his property. Claims there's a tunnel under his property. Residents where he lives have said they hook up to go to the mental hospital. Underground tunnel network business. See, I found a video of me talking about that. Let me see if I've got it here, because I can actually play these things, can't I? I'm going to have to show Nikki Cooper how to do this, because it's going to really help her massively, because she does good lives, man. All she needs is just to be shown how to pull the videos in to OBS so she can play them for you. Right, let's have a look here, yeah? There's a couple of videos here that are quite good that I'd previously done.
I just seen something in the media, and I think we need to talk about it. First things first, though, let me just go over here and check that we are actually live. I'm just going to check on Restream. How are we doing now? Okay. Okay, looks like we're
Just
live.
have a listen.
Unable to connect to Twitter for some reason. Let me just try restarting that.
Let me just have a piss while this is playing. I'm really busting. Give me 1 sec. But listen to this.
Alright. Looks like we're live on Twitter. Looks like we're live on... Is that Facebook now? No, it's YouTube. Facebook. Alright, looks like we're live. I can't see your comments. But for the minute, I've got something here that I want to talk about. So if we go over to here for a minute. Alright, so I'm just going to turn this music down a little bit here. Alright, so today, all in the news, what we're seeing is this. Prince Andrew's ex-lady, Victoria Harvey, that's a funny way of spelling Harvey.
Irvy.
Victoria
Irvy.
Virginia Giuffre photo is fake. What have I been saying? You know, why? Ask me if I'm tired of being right. Just ask.
Are you tired of being right?
No, I'm not tired of being right. So, as of 2nd of
I love being made right.
9:51 p.m. This is what we're getting now. Prince Andrew's ex-lady Victoria RV claims Virginia Giuffre photo is fake.
And you could have said that in 2014 when it started being put round the internet by people like Bill Maloney.
Saying this all along, especially that shadowing down the right side of Virginia. You've heard me mention.
Yeah, look at that, man. Look at the shadow. Can you see that there if I move my mouse? Look at the shadow down the side of her, going over the window, you know. Open window, look, shadow. It's just so bad. The picture is just so bad. It's so bad. It's photoshopped. I always said that. Let's carry on, shall we?
Many times. That ain't right. The shape of the people in the photograph are not right. Especially Ghislaine's there in the background. Especially her. That is so photoshopped. And Andrew, no, them shadows, it's just not right. You know, theoretically it's right, and where they've had problems, they've had to really blur it out, like around the top of Andrew's head there. And I mean, how long have I been saying that this photograph was fake, and that nothing was going to come from this Virginia Giuffre story, and that it was a matter of time before the media began to turn on her. And I said a long time ago about this photograph not being real. What did I say? And everything that he said in the Newsnight interview, he was now going to be made right on after everyone had judged him. What did I say? What did I fucking say to you all? Prince Andrew has repeatedly maintained...
Hold on a minute.
...that he...
It looks like I've just come into the chat. BHTV says, Brian, you've been up all night. Sleep and medication you need. Thank you, Brian Harvard Television. You fucking dickheads. I was like, well, thing is I've already said, yeah, I've been up since 5 o'clock. So if you're not listening, you're not paying attention, Brian, and fucking sort your life out. Get off the drugs, Brian. You're on too many bloody drugs. Yeah, leave the drugs alone. Get some sleep, some of the medication you're on. It's fucking you, mate. It's fucking you. Herbal meds. Yeah. Well, thanks for that, BHTV. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Never met
Shalom.
Virginia Giuffre, and his former girlfriend has speculated the photo of...
Yes, Pebble Dash in.
Well, why, first of all, has it taken Victoria Harvey to take so long to make that comment? Because it's got to come at a certain time, innit? Because I told you this is all orchestrated. Yeah? And look at the other day, Paul Page. They keep referencing this guy. And Puddick was interviewing him again. There's a second person to go forward, not just a second, third, fourth.
Good morning, Luna.
Fifth person to come away from Puddick, who's fraudulent.
Yes, Gus. Big up.
Chris Fay, Bill Maloney, John Wedger, they're all frauds. Cole Beach, Andrew Ash. Where's Andrew Ash? I'm going to bring that up later, are you, when this is all over? Some of this might come out later on, when it's all over. But at least we got it. Remember that? So, anyone familiar with this photo? What is going on over Lady Victoria Hervey's Instagram? Do you believe that photo is real? Or what if I told you a survivor of Epstein's told me it's an Irish body double? Is one of the other girls painting? I will give more info later on this, but the guy they used is in fact a body double that they photoshopped. Anyone familiar with this photo? This is what Lady...
I mean, she could have come out with this years ago, and Ghislaine's only just mentioned that. It's fake, girls, fake. There's over 50 things wrong with it. Watch Andrew get made right. Watch Virginia now get dragged back through the mud after receiving 12 million from the Queen, who's now dead. Yeah, she's going to have it put on her. She's no more real than Andrew Ash. They're all fucking fake, mate, all of them. There is no two ways about it.
I told you, they were going to start edging towards that photograph being fake. And that's why I've took the piss out of it. I put me and Daniella in now. You've all seen it. You've all seen it. And I told you this was coming. Hervey dated Andrew in 1990.
Listen, Jihad, I've already fucking explained this, yeah? At the time, I didn't know what I was fucking seeing. I thought I was looking at an adult, yeah? But then the boy's sitting there in a suit in the corner. No sex going on, but looking back on it now, it was weird. It was weird. There was no sex going on, but the girl clearly was young. She was thin, and that was what got my attention. So when you say, like, reported it covered, I didn't even know what the fuck I'd seen back then. I'd just been walked through a room in the club. I didn't know what the situation was. I didn't know whether they were, like, fucking rich fucking parents that had brought their kids along, not supposed to be in the club. I don't fucking know. It happened over, like, 4 or 6 seconds, you know what I mean? But what I did question was the knee. And what are you talking about reporting it? What have I been trying to do, mate? You know what I mean? Weren't you watching when I rung the fucking police and I ended up having a row with the fucking switchboard woman? I mean, are you fucking thick, you cunt? Can't you fucking see what's going on? You're a prick. You ain't worth me. You're a prick. You're a fucking idiot, mate. You are an absolute cunt. Get out my fucking chat now. Get out, motherfucker. Fucking knobhead cunt. I mean, you know what I mean? What is all this going live and fucking talking about it if you ain't fucking exposing it? Get me a real inspector round here and I'm going to report everything. The band member getting right, I'm reporting everything. So it is all going to come out. Just get me a real fucking inspector. Yeah, stop sending me fucking fake ones coming round here with no fucking numbers on their fucking collars and that. It's like, you know what I mean? You've seen it. You've seen it. You've fucking seen. You've seen it. If anyone's got a real fucking inspector around them, bring him here, please. Yeah? And prep him up so he knows what I'm going to fucking give him. Bring me a real inspector. Please do it, because I've already asked Stella Creasy to get the police round here with my doctors, right, and sit down, and I'm going to fucking show them everything again. But they won't do it. But if I'm chasing up my benefits, that'll get sorted out. But as soon as I mention Andrew Ash and Stella Creasy and her sidekick, Jess England, they've seen the Andrew Ash videos in 2014. So why ain't nothing been done? I'll tell you why. Because they're Labour government and they were under Tom Watson MP, who said he wanted to talk to me in Parliament, but never fucking did. Then it came out in the newspaper that his uncle's a paedophile. No wonder he didn't want to fucking talk to me. So when I bring it up to Stella Creasy, whose boss used to be Tom Watson MP, and I never seem to get to fucking talk to Tom Watson, I've got to say, I think they're in on it as well. Which is why I rung Parliament the other day, and I rung Stella Creasy's parliamentary office no less than 2 hours later, yeah, and what I said down the phone was I saw Andrew in the red rooms. What do you fucking think of that, mate? You think I don't know it's you lot that are doing all this to me? You think I don't know? 2 hours later, Prince Charles, King Charles now, is doing a random walkabout in Walthamstow. So what's the fucking chances? What's the chances? What's the chances? Walthamstow, could have been anywhere. And they're talking about getting kids off the street, gangs. Well, what are you doing in a primary school then? In Walthamstow. At the same time that Paul Leman's running about, pushing his Prince Andrew story. You fucking nonce. Ridiculous. They don't see it because they don't want to see it. They're not meant to see it. They're trolls coming out. Leak detection. We've got teams of people go out and find leaks on things. Yeah, I'm one of them leaks. That's what Puddick's about. He worked for the fucking Queen. He still works for the Royals. He still works for them. And he's been given the job. There's obviously a police operation going on with me, which is why I get involved in filming Andrew Ash. But they needed to set me up. And the two people that you keep bringing up is Prince Andrew and Sidney Cook. Why, do they know each other? Do they know each other? I bet they fucking do. I bet they do, and I bet that's the big secret that you don't want coming out, because Prince Andrew was in the fucking red rooms that night. It was him. It was him. And we all fucking know that it was him. It was him. And that is what you've been given the job to sort out. Because I'll tell you where I think this first happens with Prince Andrew. He was involved in that sweetheart deal, right? The Epstein deal in 2007. Now, I reckon in 2007, Andrew had the closest fucking shave ever with regards to his antics and what he got up to with Jeffrey Epstein. Right? Now, that sweetheart deal, I believe he was mentioned in. And from that point in 2007, they then invent people like Bill Maloney. Check out Pie and Mash Films. Bill goes on it in 2007. So, Bill and his team are out and about from 2007 onwards, just after the sweetheart deal. So the sweetheart deal, right, Andrew came to a very, very close shave. So much so that stuff could still come out. So they've gone from 2007 until today to create scenarios like they done with me, where I can name Prince Andrew, right, raping Andrew Ash, that's been fed to me, right, get this whole thing wrong, and then they would have used that story of me accusing Prince Andrew over some bullshit that they've made up with Andrew Ash, because it's funded by Puddick, who works for the fucking Queen. So why is the Queen going to be all right with Puddick funding me equipment to film Andrew Ash, who's going to slag her sons off? Don't make no sense, does it? Of course it don't, because they've all been in on it from day one. And I'm suggesting that day one was from 2007 onwards with the sweetheart deal. I reckon he was named in there, and afterwards they had to then have an operation where over the next 10 years they were going to put false information out, you know, accumulating in 2014 with Bill Maloney pushing that very picture of Virginia Roberts. And also, somehow, Bill seemed to know what was going on in January 2014 whilst interviewing Andrew. Some of this might come out later on, when it's all over, but at least we got it. When what's over? When what's over? This, with Andrew. They've created Virginia Roberts, right? Because if Virginia Roberts was real, the press would also be touching my story, because I've now got the witness testimony of Daniella Westbrook, right? Who has made me completely 100% right in 2 interviews, right, about what we saw in the red rooms. What Brian said he saw was real, right? What we saw was real. She saw it as well. What we saw was real. There was a secret tunnel, and we did get Tate through the room. Yeah? Go and watch it again. James English interview with Daniella Westbrook and Ben Hatchett's interview with Daniella Westbrook. And if you can't find them, have a look down BHTV. I know there's bits on there somewhere. Or go on BHTV Plus. You'll definitely find it on now. Daniella Westbrook telling the truth for once, I think the video's called. So I've got witnesses to it. So how comes Virginia Roberts gets all of this airtime? Because they was always going to make her out to be a liar, and this was the plan. And then at the end result is going to be them playing back the Newsnight interview that Andrew got so slagged off over, and then everything that he said he got made right on. Right? That is what's going to happen. And the only person standing in the way of that is me. And that's the reality. That is the reality. I can't fucking believe it. I've got the royals after me. I've got the fucking royals after me. I mean, what the fuck? Over something that weren't my fucking fault in the first place. But everyone likes coming and pointing the finger at me. You're a cunt. You didn't fucking this. You didn't that. I hope you're all going to go and give the same grief to Daniella, because she knows everything and has admitted that she was a part of that paedophile ring. She's admitted that she was part of it. So, you know, thanks, Steve. Thanks, Kylie Miggs. Thank you. Good morning, DB. So yeah, I you know what I mean. I ain't gonna have no problem proving this. The problem that I'm having is actually getting real police in front of me, reporting it legitimately, which I thought I'd been doing in the past, but clearly I weren't, because otherwise something would be getting done. I mean, I don't even get anything done when I get people outside my house filming my fucking house. You know what I mean? Do you know what I did? I said to Stella Creasy, I said, don't bother with the police thing on that. Nothing happened. There was no police. Nothing happened. I said, you need to get them round here, right? You know why I'm para, so don't tell me to ring 101 so I can get diverted again. Right? It's round and round and round in a circle. And they've managed to sort of keep it that way by fooling me with fake police. And if you don't believe that these police have been fake, go back and look at the videos. Look at the two coppers outside with no badge numbers on their arms, telling me, oh, I need to come a bit closer, while a big black van pulls up outside. That's Puddick and them lot, man, with their mind games. You know what I mean? It's how fucking pathetic they are. Oh, go round there and scare him, let him see there's no numbers. And then, to make it worse, Puddick's got a police outfitters on his road. It's like these people are cunts, such cunts. You're such cunts. Bit of lagging, yeah? Oh, fucking hell. I don't know what to do about that. It's because I'm on a wireless. I'm wireless. I'll have to rig up the camera, because this is gonna keep happening. Is it all right now? 1 2 1 2. Tell me if that's in time now. It's like watching a dubbed Chinese movie. That's bollocks, isn't it? We can't have that. Only about 1 second. No, I can't have that. That's shit, isn't it? It's okay, we can still hear you. It's watchable. I'll tell you what, let me go down a little bit more on the bit rate. See if that changes anything. It did the last time, didn't it? Let's go down to... No, I'm only on 5,000. I'm going to leave it on 5,000. Fuck that. That should be alright. Lagging bad.